I am back with Maggie, and I'm going to change her into this really cute romper. It's a yellow romper from Janie and Jack. It's new. I have not put it on any babies yet. I got it a little bit ago, but nobody has worn it, and I thought it would be the perfect color for her. And before I change her, I want to actually spritz a little water and just style her hair a little bit. I'm like not the best when it comes to doing this, but I know some of you guys are so skilled at like styling rooted hair. So yeah, let me kind of just give her a little bit of a light brushing. Um, and so yeah. Anyway, I wanted to chat on a topic that my friend Katie did a video on from My Little World. And I thought it was a really interesting topic. And so I thought I would just kind of hop on and give my perspective on it. And I'll link her original video below so you guys can see it as well. And you guys should definitely go check out her topic. Basically the topic, and I might not get the title right, but it's essentially around, the question is basically, when you sell a baby on, do you like seeing that baby in, baby's photos and or if the YouTube mommy has a channel, do you like seeing that baby on social media? Or does it like remind you, or is it painful to see that baby if, maybe it was a reluctant sale and it's hard to kind of see that baby and be reminded of the fact that you no longer have that doll? I think it's a great question because I can imagine the responses to that would be very mixed. I could see it a situation, and I think for me, I think it would depend on like whether it was a reluctant sale or not, like whether it was a situation where I just had no choice and I had to let that baby go, or if it was a situation where I just wasn't bonding. And I think when you're not bonding with a doll, having the baby around, I don't know about you guys, but I feel kind of guilty having that baby around if I'm like not bonded, and I just feel like, there's clutter, it's like additional clutter in my life essentially. So, oh my gosh, I love Maggie. She's so cute. Oh. See, at one point I thought about letting her go just because I was bringing Emerson home, and I just felt just this feeling of like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have so many higher end silicone babies, but I'm glad I kept her just because she's amazing, and she's just absolutely scrumptious. Look at that, she's just ah, and she's just has this princess expression. I just love her expression. So anyway, I will zoom in on her really quickly after I put on her new outfit. But okay, so if I didn't bond with the baby, it actually makes me really happy. I would say for me in general, I like seeing the baby after I've sold the baby on. If like the mommy does have a channel or has posted a couple videos, yeah, it's kind of fun for me to kind of still get to sort of see the baby and not kind of lose complete touch with the baby, if it makes sense. I guess if it were a situation where maybe it was a reluctant sale or maybe it was a regretful sale, it was a sale that you, in retrospect, kind of wish you didn't make, then I think in those situations, I could see it being very tough to continue to see that baby day in and day out. It's kind of like seeing an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend that you still have feelings for or something like that, a little bit of that analogy. So I could definitely see that being the case in that scenario of like just feeling a lot of regret and feeling like it was really hard to let that baby go. So I don't know, like it might be kind of just a painful reminder, or I don't know. I'm trying to think like if I, or it might, or maybe it would make you feel better just, just knowing if the baby is well taken care of and things like that. I think I do feel like if it's a situation where, let's say you sold the baby on and it's been really mistreated by the next mommy, for whatever reason, because I'm sure that scenario happens too. Oh my gosh, she is so, oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, she's so heavy. I'm like, I like forget how heavy some of my babies are until it's, because it's been a little while since I did a video with Maggie. Oh my goodness, she's so sweet. Here, let me show you guys how cute she looks. Hold on. Look at her. Isn't that not so adorable? And look at the leg. This is like my favorite leg. And this is Maggie by Andrea Arcella. She's a full body silicone baby girl. And she's one of only 5 that are poured in the super soft premium blend silicone. So, okay. Sorry, I think this is a little bit loose for some reason. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, so those are kind of my thoughts. Like, I feel like if it's a baby that I'm like, thankfully, I don't feel like I've had any regretful sales. I guess the one that maybe the closest, like maybe I'll look back and think, huh, maybe I should have kept that baby, is Noah, my Gabigail by Claire Taylor. Because he's an amazing doll. But you know, I just wasn't doing too much with him, even though I think he's an amazing baby and an amazing doll. So even with him, I don't really miss most of my dolls after I sell them. Like, I have so many other faces in the nursery to occupy my time, and I don't necessarily follow any of them outside of social media. I don't mind if the new mommy wants to send me an occasional photo or something like that. It's kind of fun to see. And sometimes I go, oh, like, you totally dressed that baby so much cuter than I dressed the baby when I had it in my possession. So that's like always kind of cool to see. I think it would be upsetting if, you know, something bad happened to the baby after it left me. You know, I could definitely see that being upsetting. But at the same time, it's no longer mine. So I'm pretty good about letting go, and I don't expect to ever see that doll again. So, so yeah, I mean, that's just sort of my thought on, you know, selling babies on. So I guess for me, I'm mostly kind of neutral on it, leaning more towards like, yes, it's kind of nice to be able to still see the baby if someone else in the community has it. I had sold on my Maddie, who was my Angel by Bonnie Sieben. She's a reborn baby. I sold about a year ago to my friend Annie, and I don't know, Annie, I apologize because I know you have a lot of babies coming and going in the nursery. I can't remember if you still have her, or I don't know if you've sold her on or anything like that, because I know she's had a lot of babies come and go, but honestly, it doesn't bother me either way. Like, I was truly ready to let go of her. You know, kind of once the transaction is done, the baby is shipped off, I haven't had any regrets in any of my sales. So anyway, those are just my thoughts on the topic. I would be really curious what the rest of you guys think. I could definitely see it both ways, like why, you know, some would love to still be able to see that baby in the community and feel like they're not like completely losing touch with the doll. And then others feel like it's just hard to see the baby and be reminded of the fact that you no longer have that doll, especially if you just really miss it. So I could definitely see both sides of that coin. All right, guys. Well, thank you. Let me know what you guys think. And I'm going to have Maggie sign off here. And we will see you on the next video. Bye.